How's it? Today is Monday, April 11th. It is a snatch day today. Um, I mean today is just real simple. Increase from last week. I think last week I made a point that Steve wanted me to increase and make the block power snatch sets of four still pretty easy for 4 weeks. So last week was week one. Well, last week was week two, but he still wanted me to set 4 more weeks. So if last week was week two, sorry, week. So sorry, let's say this again. Last week was the first week where he said for 4 weeks. That was week two on this block. So that means that this is currently week three, but he wants me to kind of get to a point where block power snatches are still easy at week five, essentially. So I have one, two, three, and then 2 more weeks to increase. I am increasing by 3 kilos. That is what I increased from last week. So 73 to 76, and then 76 to 79 for today. Um, I finally feel like I am comfortable with the block power snatch. So it feels like it's a lot easier than it was last week. To be honest, like if you look at the way I'm warming up here, like these feel very, very, very solid. Um, yeah, not much to say about these. Some of these are not the best because I rushed them. But here's my first set. I would say that some of them are a little bit sloppy because I get um, kind of caught up in trying to regroup for the next rep instead of actually focusing on the rep that's in front of me. Um, yeah, otherwise like these are all pretty easy. I'd say the third and fourth reps for each of these sets is significantly more difficult than the first rep, but these are still easy. You can see that here. Here's my fourth rep of this set. I think one thing that I would need to be more diligent about in the future is locking out at the top. I A lot of these I don't lock out. So you see there, I didn't push my hips or my knees even straight. That one's even worse. Yeah, so for most of them I don't even get to push my legs all the way straight. Maybe like realistically, if I'm to kind of count these as reps, I only do one rep per set. If I if I'm thinking about pushing, if like the completed rep is with my legs completely straight. Um, I think that's the nature of high volume stuff. Is that I tend to rush to the next rep. I don't I do like a partial rep. So you see there, the fourth rep is the only one where I actually complete the whole stand all the way up. Um, Here's my last set. Something at the end of this set happens. So I made a conscious effort on this set to kind of stand up all of them. I don't stand them up all the way, but they are all a lot higher. Um, Carlo and Larry are there today. Right here, watch this. Yeah, not very happy with that. Um, but yeah, Carlo and Larry are there. I actually this is the first time me hearing them, um, kind of giving like encouraging words, cheering me on. If you guys watch this, I don't think you ever will, but if you guys watch this, thank you. I can't hear shit when I have my earphones on. I have my noise canceling headphones on, and I'm playing some bops. So I appreciate that. I appreciate it, but yeah, I can't hear anything. Um, After that, those block power snatches, I moved into my snatch remaining deadlifts for 5 5s. Last week was at 87, so again 3 kilos up for essentially everything. These were getting a little bit sloppier than I wanted them to be because I'm just trying my best to get through them. I have I got to the gym today at like 6:28 or something like that. And last week I got to the gym similar time, but last week I wasn't able to do all of my accessory work. So I ended up doing one set of pull-ups last week and one set of sit-ups, one set of abs. And that to me is pretty important for the progress I make. So I wanted to make sure that I was able to do them today. So I was rushing through all of these. I think if I give myself a little bit more time for these and a little bit less time for my warm-ups, I think it would be a little bit better so that I have better quality reps. But that is not what happened today. I will try my best next week to rectify the situation. I think the reason why my warm-ups today were a little bit slower than I would have wanted them to be was because I didn't want to step on anyone's toes. There were like 5 people lifting fairly heavy all there today at the same time. There's this guy that was deadlifting quite a lot. He was deadlifting like 200 with plus bands. And then Larry and Carlo both were squatting pretty heavy. And I don't like when people lift when I'm lifting. Well, I mean, that's not true. I'm okay with that, to be honest. But I don't like it when I am a distraction to the people lifting, and that's something that I truly truly do care about. So I was trying my best not to lift when anyone was lifting. But if we had like a rotation of if they had like a rotation of 5 guys before I showed up, then I jump in and then it's a 6 person, then it kind of really throws everything off. So I had to kind of pick and choose my spots where I was warming up. But yeah, here's my snatch push press overhead press, snatch push press plus overhead squat at exactly the same weight that I did for my RDLs. These are still pretty easy. I don't know how much I can do for 5+1, but 90 is not really challenging. Um, yeah, after that, again, my accessories, I was able to finish them. These I actually had to rush through as well. So basically, I did my pull-ups, then GHD sit-ups, and then I supersetted them for 3 sets. I did change my shoes after this pull-up set because I was like, oh, okay, like these shoes are actually basically a little extra, a little extra weight for these pull-ups. And then, yeah, that's kind of what I did. I, I mean, I was able to make it through for all of my sets before 8 o'clock and be respectful of Carlos' time. So, um, yeah, today was pretty good. I moved a lot. I sweated a lot, which feels nice. Um, yeah, we'll see what happens in next week and then 2 weeks from now for the Black Power Snatch. That would be like 85-ish, right? So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Shoots.